Hi, good evening. My name is Tanika Miles, and I am going to put together a quick breakfast prep that I usually do during the week to have ready for breakfast. So I have a baked oat recipe, um, and it starts out using all these ingredients. Let me switch my camera. So you start out with Old Fashion Oats, salt. I'm adding peanut butter. I have vanilla, maple syrup, oat milk, baking powder, and bananas. And these are frozen bananas that I've had that I put in the freezer that I usually use to put a quick meal together. So we are going to start off first by adding in 1 cup of oats. And I'm going to add in 1 whole banana. And these are bananas that I've had for a while that I've frozen, so I'm going to add them in here. I may have to do one at a time. And then add the other half. Let me put it here so I remember. And I'm going to add in 1/2 cup of oat milk. I may just add a little bit more. Just a little bit more, because these oats need to be hydrated. Okay, banana oats, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Pinch of salt. And the baking powder and the salt, they both act together to help with the mixture to rise. 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. And this is to give this a little sweetness. Maple syrup. Put all my stuff over here that I've used. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And that's, I'm gonna just use all that. And then for extra protein, I'm going to add in some natural peanut butter. And that's usually about 2 to 3 tablespoons. Add that in there. Now I only have 1/2 a banana. I'm gonna add the other half once I get this mixed. I didn't put the whole thing in there. Let me get this whole thing mixed. Let me put this here. Put my top up here. Put this on the blender. All right, plug that in. take a while for this to blend, but usually what you can do is do all your dry ingredients first if you want, but I just went ahead and added everything together. I'm gonna stir this up just a little so I can add in the other half of that banana, and that should help it mix. Actually, let me blend this up a little bit more. Put that up tight. Frozen or fresh bananas, but I had a whole bunch of bananas I needed to do something with, so I peeled them and froze them ahead of time so they won't go to waste. I'm gonna add the other half of this banana and blend that. Mixing pretty good. All right, so that's good right there. I'm gonna let that sit. And I have these little ramekins that I'm gonna use to pour the mixture in. And I put a little bit of oil in them, so that the baked oats don't get stuck to the side of the pan. Just put a little bit of oil in there. And then just use your brush to evenly coat the sides of the ramekin with oil. If you have anything like Pam, you can use that as well, or any other type of baking spray. But I'm using this. I'm using some avocado oil, and I'm oiling the insides of these. All right. So this mixture is going to make it's going to make 4 of these ramekins. Each of these ramekins holds 4 ounces. And just pour. We'll do this so you can see. And just pour your mixture in. About half full. I'll make it pour a little bit more, and let me see. Let me get these half full first. And evenly distribute the mixture. I saw this on TikTok one day, and I was like, I gotta try it. And it's actually a quick and easy way to get in something healthy in the mornings where you can just grab and go. All right, so these are halfway full. And I'm going to move all my junk out the way. So I'm going to put these in my air fryer for about 12 to 13 minutes at 400 degrees. Let me move all my stuff out the way. Just set these in the air fryer. And they will be done. Set my timer. Okay, bake. I'll start off with 12 minutes and then check them. Temperature 400. And I'm gonna let these bake for about 13 minutes, 400 degrees, and I will be back in a few to show you all the finished bowls. I'll be back in a few.